Shalom, I give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. I give double honors to our apostles and elders, a great millstone. Salutations to all you sincere brothers pushing his word across the four corners of the earth. This lesson is going into why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing. And you're going to see a video of these so-called Caucasians, who are the biblical Edomites, are going to how they should nuke a hurricane. And only someone who is adverse and perverse to Yahweh Yahushua will be able to think things like that or come up with some type of wicked plots and devious plans to be able to do something like that. That's how you know that these so-called Caucasians are the biblical Edomites. And you're going to see this video, Lord willing, after this video right here. And just to show you, like, why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? So this is Psalm 2:1. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? So these other nations, starting with the so-called Caucasians or the biblical Edomites, they imagine vain things. They already have plans what they're going to do in 2030 or 2040 and beyond. You know, they're already making plans how they're going to reach into space and be able to make plans to live there. You know, just to show you that they imagine these vain things, because none of these things are going to be accomplished for them, because pretty soon their empire, America, aka Babylon the Great, will soon be falling, and they're going into captivity under the Israelites, who are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Hispanics, Native Americans. So why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? And this really starting with the elites of these so-called Caucasians. The people know them as Illuminati, the hidden ones, you know, the banking elites, and how they imagine a vain thing. They want to continue their enterprise, which is the New World Order, to be able to chip every single individual on this planet Earth, and they all be subjected to these elites. And these elites already have the word in their hand right now, given to by Yahweh Yahushua. And you know, they have everybody pretty much has a stock and a bun to them. But now they want to ultimately control the masses by that RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast of the scriptures. You know, so they imagine that vain thing, how they want to control every single thing on this platform. But Yahweh Yahushua is going to upset their enterprise. This is Job 21 verse 27. Behold, I know your thoughts and the devices which ye wrongfully imagine against me. Like I was going through earlier, how they want to chip every single one. So those are devices, those are devious plans or schemes that these elites have came up and conjure up. But really it's up to me by Yahweh Yahushua on that left hand side, how they want to be able to accomplish this. But Yahweh Yahushua is so cold with it, he's going to upset their enterprise, while he's going to raise up another enterprise, which is a New World Order on the right-hand side, starting with the Israelites. So those are those devious plans that Yahweh Yahushua has programmed these so-called Caucasians to be able to think, and they really believe those thoughts. As it says in the book of Job, that the deceived and the deceiver are his. So he's controlling both spectrums, but at the same time, he's tricking these elites, thinking they're going to be able to fulfill their New World Order agenda. So they imagine a vain thing. And just to trickle on down to this video you're going to see, like, why would you even think about nuking a hurricane? Like, how can you be able to do something like that? And just to show you that these so-called Caucasians had to be put down, and it's time for the elect of the nation Israel to rise back up under the umbrella of Yahweh Yahushua. Because this whole earth is completely off. Everything is off its course. Like it says in the book of Isaiah, how the earth is defiled under the inhabitants thereof. Like every decree, regulation, or law they pass is totally adverse to the ways of Yahweh Yahushua. And that just vexes your spirit every time you hear or see things like this, you know. All right, this is Revelation, the 6th chapter and the 3rd verse. And when he had opened the second seal, I heard the second beast say, come and see. And there went out another horse that was red. And this is going to Esau, the so-called Caucasians today. And power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth. Pursuant to Job 9:24, the earth was given into the hand of the wicked. Yahweh Yahushua has bestowed that blessing on the left-hand side to these Edomites. That's why they have all the power in the world. That's why they have all the riches in the world. That's why they have the fatness of the earth right now, because it was given unto them for a certain period of time. But these lower level so-called Caucasians, they still imagine vain things as well, because that spirit of the elites has trickled on down to these lower level Edomites, And they thinking vain things as well. They think America is really gonna continue. They still think Trump is a next white hope. They thinking all those vain and just stupid things, and they don't even know that America's about to get ready to get destroyed very soon. This is inevitable. So, and there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him to sit down to take peace from the earth. And we see that all throughout the four corners of the earth, where Esau's wickedness has just spread across the four corners of the earth. And that they should kill one another, and there was given to him a great sword. So it's in Esau's DNA to be able to just destroy, tear down. That's his whole MO. He don't want to build and add on, increase in righteousness. He want to just continue to destroy, continue to terrorize. He's the terrorist on this planet Earth. And Yahweh Bashem Shai is going to take him out of his power seat very soon. All right, this is the book of Psalm 33 and 10. Yahweh Bashem Shai bringeth the counsel of the heathen to naught. So these elites, they all get into their foreign council relations, all these different meetings they have that the public really don't even know about when they having them. And they come together how they're going to overthrow the nation of Israel. They come together how they're going to continue to take on this earth. But pursuant to the scripture right here, Yahweh Bashem Shai, he's going to take the counsel of the heathen to naught. It's going to be in none effect. It's going to be no avail. All the time they spent about how they're going to be able to achieve this new world order. Let's go back to like 1933. And they think they're going to be able to accomplish this 100%. And Yahweh Bashem Shai, he's going to upset all their wicked plots right here. He maketh the devices of the people of none effect. So that new world order on that left-hand side is going to be a none effect. They're going to have some type of achievement, but they're going to be able to chip a lot of the masses and things of that such. But when it comes to elect of the nation of Israel, it's going to be a none effect. Think America's going to continue forever? That's going to be none effect. Or when Russia think they're going to be the next power to come up, that's going to be none effect. Or China or any other nation that thinks that. So he maketh the devices of the people of none effect. Your American dreams, your ways of thinking about nuking a hurricane, all that's going to be none effect. Because Yahweh Bashem Shai is about to set everything back in this righteous course. So therefore, we're not going to have those type of missiles in our kingdom. So it's going to be none effect because you're not going to be able to achieve none of this. On this video, you're going to see that these devils want to be able to nuke a hurricane. But Yahweh Bashem Shai has put the spirit on these different scientists to be able to create these different nuclear missiles. You see in the news known as ICBMs or intercontinental ballistic missiles. That he's put a spirit upon these scientists to do that to be their own destruction. And it's going to be that waster to destroy. You want to be able to destroy and tear things down. Well, Yahweh Bashem Shai has that perfect instrument that he's going to destroy and tear things down in this country, America, aka Babylon the Great. This is 2nd Ezra, the 7th chapter and the 43rd verse. But the day of doom should be the end of this time. And the time frame he's talking about is right now. We are already a couple prophecies from America's destruction. So that day of doom is very near. And the beginning of immortality for to come, wherein corruption is past. So all the false hopes, all the lies, all the deceitfulness, all the wickedness, all the sins and iniquities of this current place that we're in right now, all this is going to be in the past. It's going to be a new kingdom raised in righteousness. It's going to be complete order under the umbrella of Yahweh Bashem Shai. So let's get that word doom in the free dictionary. You get that word doom in the free dictionary. It says inevitable destruction or ruin, a decision or judgment, especially an official condemnation to a severe penalty. So this place, America, has a set time for the day of judgment, which is the day of Yahweh Shai's second coming, or known as the second death. And for number 3, it says Judgment Day. Well, this is known as Yahweh Shai's second return, his second coming, where he's going to judge this planet Earth. And you already know he's going to judge America, aka Babylon the Great. As it says in Isaiah the 42nd chapter and the 14th verse, how he has long time holding his peace, and he has refrained himself. And he's going to cry like a travailing woman. He's going to destroy and devour at once. So he's going to destroy and devour all these elites, wicked plans, all these different evil schemes that they have for the New World Order agenda. And also to trickle on down these low-level Edomites and other nations, how they think that they can be able to nuke a hurricane, or how they're going to be the next ones that come into power. all these different imaginations of the heathen is going to come to cease. Because Yahweh Shah stated that, why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? Here it is that these Edomites and other nations think they're going to be able to do all these different false imaginations, whereas they about to get ready to go into slavery very soon. And that's the beautiful thing about it, that Yahweh Shah is the perfect chess player. He's making his moves slowly but surely. And all these different heathens think they're going to be able to do these things, they're going to be able to accomplish their different goals. And Yahweh Shah is going to upset all those different ideas that they have. And with that, I hope y'all be edified. Like, give all honor and glory again to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakodash, double honors again to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to all you sincere brothers. Shalom.
Every year, about 6 hurricanes reach the United States, with effects ranging from heavy winds and some flooding to the decimation of communities, destroying homes and taking lives. Instead of bracing for impact with our sandbags and survival kits, what if hurricanes never hit land at all? What if we could stop these hurricanes by nuking them? How would we do it? Could this cause a nuclear apocalypse? Or would a bomb even stop a hurricane? This is What If, and here's what would happen if we nuked a hurricane. But first, what exactly are hurricanes? Well, they're massive storms that form over warm ocean water near the equator. Hurricanes are tropical storms. The water they form over needs to be above 26 degrees for them to work. This warm water creates humid air, which then gets thrust upwards by tropical winds to create storm clouds. Lighter winds outside the clouds steer them and help them grow. This cycle keeps happening until the storm has winds of at least 119 kilometers per hour. At that point, it's called a hurricane. They're usually about 160 kilometers in diameter and can be nearly as large as the state of Texas. Oh yeah, and did we mention that these things can last for days? You definitely don't want this coming to your home, so let's nuke it. Believe it or not, the idea of nuking hurricanes isn't new. It's been proposed for decades, dating back to the 1950s. The idea works like this. A submarine would travel underwater to below the eye of the storm. Once there, the sub would launch the nuclear bomb, creating an explosion intended to blast out all the hot air and bring in cold air, which is denser. The cold air would slow down the wind and stop the hurricane. Okay, we have our nuke and are ready to launch it. There it goes. And, well, nothing happened. The hurricane is still there. That can't be good. The reason nothing would happen is because of the amount of energy a hurricane produces. According to the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, the heat released from a hurricane is equal to a 10 megaton nuclear bomb exploding every 20 minutes. In 1990, all of humanity used 20% less energy than a single hurricane produces. So the average bombs of today would hardly make a dent on a hurricane. Not only that, the hurricane would carry all that radiation, plutonium, and other civilization-destroying materials from the air down to the land. As if a regular hurricane wasn't bad enough, we'd now have a radioactive one. As it moved across America, it would destroy cities with its wind and water while also dumping radiation on them. Okay, let's try this again. This time, we'll use an even bigger bomb. And we mean really big. To have enough energy and force to stop a hurricane, you'd need more than 100 atomic bombs. But to keep it simple, let's pack all that power into one giant bomb. If we released such a massive bomb, it would surely stop the most epic of hurricanes. But once the dust settles, you'd quickly realize that you destroyed most of the Earth in the process. So, whichever way you attempt it, nuking a hurricane is not a good idea. And, unfortunately, the number of hurricanes continues to increase. Researchers say that the warming of the oceans due to climate change is a reason why hurricanes are getting stronger and more frequent. And no, we can't nuke that problem either. So, fine, nuking a hurricane isn't a good idea. Did you know that in addition to hurricanes, people have talked about nuking asteroids and oil spills to stop them from spreading? Man, what's with humans and nuking stuff? Let's save those stories for another